Amanda, welcome. Happy to have you here.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Excellent. Maybe we can start off by letting us know who you are and what you do in Optimism.
Yes, I'm a contributor to the Optimism Collective, and I'm head of marketing for the Optimism Foundation and an Ethereum evangelist. Lots of hats.
Wow, amazing. So happy to have you here. Maybe at a high level, can you tell us what is Optimism?
Yeah, Optimism started as a single L2 with a mission to scale Ethereum and its values. Quickly realized that we need more block space in order to support internet level scalability. So then the Superchain was born. So Optimism is a network of L2s all working towards the same vision.
That's really cool. And talking about the Superchain, WorldChain is part of the Superchain. What does that really mean?
Yeah, this Superchain is a magical place. So it's an ecosystem where all L2s come together and work towards something greater than any one of them alone. And every L2, including WorldChain, is built with the OP stack. The OP stack was birthed by Optimism, and it's special because it's open source and MIT licensed. Now, all of the L2s in the Superchain all share standards and are building in something we call standard configuration of the OP stack. And this allows them to share security with one another. It allows them to share governance. All L2s share Optimism governed block space. And also all L2s share values generally with the primary mission of scaling Ethereum.
That's amazing. So WorldChain is a blockchain designed for humans. What does that really bring? What kind of value does that really bring to the Superchain?
Yeah. Well, WorldChain has over 7 million verified World ID users on chain. That is a huge value to the Superchain because in a world where block space can sometimes be taken over by civil attacks, WorldChain allows this new world where really it's verified humans existing and engaging on chain, making it easier for app developers to develop tools that are used by actual human beings.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe we can talk a little bit about interoperability and the Superchain. I mean, the way we see interoperability is that it's a very important element of improving the developer experience, improving the end user experience. How does interoperability in the Superchain enable that?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting topic for WorldChain specifically, especially thinking about World ID and how World ID is positioned to really serve as the identity for yourself as a human on chain. So when I think about interoperability and WorldChain, I really think about that identity piece and being able to transfer your identity across all L2s in the Superchain and inherit the benefit of World ID. And a huge benefit interop will bring to specifically application developers building on WorldChain is the fact that when an app developer deploys on WorldChain, once interop is live, you will be able to deploy not only on WorldChain, but across the entire Superchain and inherit the benefits from the Superchain as a whole. And I think this will entice more developers to come over from Web 2. It will create a lot less friction in developing an application, and it'll also defragment the L2 ecosystem that we see today. If you think of interop as the same concept of global trade, when human beings started developing cars and trains and railroad systems and highways, there was access to goods that were not accessible before, right? And when people started transferring goods from one location to another, we saw the economy 100x, the world economy 100x. So we see a similar thing happening across the Superchain as we start to see interop come to life with partners like WorldChain and Unichain and Sony and Base and all of our friends on the Superchain will all benefit from it together.
So Amanda, can you tell us what value does being on the Superchain bring to the participants of the Superchain?
Yeah, the Superchain brings value to the developers, the end users, the content creators, the entire community on WorldChain. And how that works is through a couple different levers and mechanics. One of them is retro funding. So if you are contributing impact to the Superchain or WorldChain specifically, or any L2 on the Superchain, you are eligible to receive retroactive funding. It's a public goods mechanism that exists for the Superchain. A second lever is airdrops. So if you're an app developer developing on WorldChain and you've got a fire app on WorldChain and you're inciting lots of transactions and there's an opportunity for you to receive a reward, you are eligible for an airdrop from the Superchain ecosystem. So all of these are like, you know, what ifs, but they're all available to end users, to app developers, and to the community as a whole for any Superchain protocol.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
That really is exciting. So what's next for Optimism in the Superchain?
Interop, baby. Ship Interop to mainnet. And for WorldChain, what this means is inheriting the network effects that Interop will bring to the Superchain.
We're super excited to be part of that. Amanda?
Super are too.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Cool.
Awesome.